Welcome. I am Tammy Adams, Master Guru and Healer.
Tammy Adams, an intuitive life coach and spiritual healer, calls herself the best kept secret.
I have been helping people to become transformed all around the world.
The Sacramento area psychic says on her website she helps people regain their power and take back what belongs to them. However, a Los Gatos woman says she's trying to take back everything Adams took of hers.
She had taken control of my house, all my belongings, and later on she moved everything out. I found out in the last couple of weeks, I went and did an inventory of my things that they found in storage bins.
Nelson is suing to get back her home. The lawsuit details how she first got introduced to Adams after a trip to Mount Shasta.
I believed in her, and from then on I gave her my power of attorney because I felt like she was going to truly help me with my finances, which was something I couldn't do once my husband had passed away.
Nelson relied on her husband on their finances and said Adams took advantage of her. Nelson said Adams instilled fear in her and kept her away from friends and family. In the lawsuit, she stated Adams convinced her that the government was going to take her house if she didn't sign it over to the House of Angels Foundation, an organization founded by Adams. She even got her to move to a Sacramento home on Arden Way where she felt unsafe. This is the home Nelson stayed in, which was just put on the market. You can see trash right outside this gate, and then the light rail tracks are right across the street. She said she slept on a stained mattress, was alone and afraid to go outside. She brought with her only 7 days of clothes, and she was unable to return to her Los Gatos home because she no longer owned it. After 6 weeks, Nelson reached out to a family member, Julie Kane. She's standing next to her in this interview. She is still without her belongings or the house she lived in for 40 years.
And I'm still in the shock of how she could rip me off like that and not care about any of my family belongings. Everything that I inherited from my family is all the decorations that gave me joy, all of it is gone.
We reached out to Adams, and her representative sent us back a statement saying she was helping Nelson with an abusive stalker and that Nelson was thankful. She also states Nelson wanted to turn the Los Gatos home into a place for children and families receiving cancer treatment, but then changed her mind after reconnecting with family. In addition, Adams states she offered to return the home, but Nelson refused and decided to file a lawsuit instead. I showed the statement to Nelson's legal team, and they say it's not true.
I know everything sounds really far out. It was far out, but at the time I was totally scared. And if you believe in someone as a friend and a confidant, that's who she was to me at the time. So now I know that everything was set up only to rip me off.
We reached out to several other people on Tammy Adams' Yelp page. One woman, Catherine Griffin, said she paid thousands of dollars for services, including a healing program.
But like, what if this really could? You know, like I don't want to pass up an opportunity to be healed and have the healing.
However, she's in disputes with her credit card company for some of her money since she says Adams did not show up. Another woman, Linda Manerick, showed me her receipts. She spent over $44,000, which included healing work and a retreat, but claims she didn't receive all the healing work services. She said it's been difficult to get a hold of Adams.
I would also like to make sure that other people are not subject to the same thing that I was. The thing that bothered me the most was that I could never depend on her. And that really really undermines confidence.
We reached out to Adams on their claims. She acknowledges working with all three women, but says their dissatisfaction was not a result of her abilities as a psychic or intuitive healer. She also states after 30 years in business, the quote, few complaints she received was never that she was a fake or not good at what she does. However, the women we spoke to said they are speaking out because of their experiences.
We need your help, even if you're fearful. I'm fearful even talking right now, but I'm willing to do it because I don't want her to be able to do this to other people. Please help.
Adams and the other defendants have filed a response to the lawsuit. In the response, they denied the allegations and said her fear was not due to their actions, but because of a man they claimed stalked her.